Hello and welcome to part 2 of Let's Play Civilization Revolution. Hence the name part 2. This is just a continuation of part 1. Amazing. And it follows the same basis as part 1. It's kind of more, it takes its time to get into it, but we do get a bit more exciting at the end. So if you remember from part 1, I was just searching about and looking for stuff. And sorry if you heard that was my phone going off. Sorry about that. That's his weird little wave. This is about the 6th time I've had to record this. I thought with it only being about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I thought I might get it done a lot quicker. Part 1, I got it done in one take, so I was quite happy with that. I don't know why, this one's just taking quite a few takes. The first couple I screwed up at the beginning because I tried to make a joke, and they both didn't work. Second time, I think I was being a little bit racist, so can't have that. And fourth was just bad, and the last one, that was completely out of sync. I don't know what happened to it, but it was out of sync. So, in this part, I'm pretty sure we attack Ngome. In the last part, if you remember, I did promise how to win a game. Tell you how to win a game rather than just promise win game. Anyway, as I breathe into the mic really heavily. There's 4 different ways you can win. There's domination, economic, technological, and cultural. Excuse me, that was close. Cultural is you have to basically build up enough culture to gain 20 people, settle them into your cities, and then sorry about that. And then you have to build the United Nations. Next turn, you win. Economic, you build up enough gold. I believe it's 2,500 gold. I'm not entirely sure. Don't quote me on that. But once you get the required amount of gold, you then build the national. Is it the world? I think it's the World Bank. It's called, and then you win the next turn. Technological, you research a lot of technologies until you get to space flight, and then you build a spaceship. I think you have to get 3 or 4 different components. I think it's like habitation and fuel and all that, and then you just launch it, and then it tries to get to Alpha Centauri. For those who don't know, Alpha Centauri is what scientists believe to be the closest to planet to Earth to have the same type of atmosphere, like natural atmosphere, so we could live on it. But that's just what they believe. They've never been there because I think it's something like it's a long way away. I don't know how long, but I know that it takes 8 months to reach Mars. Or they believe it will take 8 months to reach Mars. So Alpha Centauri is like a couple of galaxies away. So anyway, enough about astrology. Also, I was meant to mention, I've actually written notes today. They've clearly not helped me because this is the 6th different time I've had to record. But anyway, I think you'll find my little galley here. It's about to find an ancient wonder. You get 5 ancient wonders within each map or just a general game, and they usually give you something good. If you look here, I get the Knights Templar, which is for me the second best. It will generally give you an advanced unit. Here I get a cannon unit, which at the year 350 AD is awesome. You know, you're looking for, that's going to be your best attacking unit. It's going to be probably the best attacking unit for the next quite a while. However, though I can't build any more, it's a bit annoying. I kind of wish you could back develop it so that you could build more cannons or more whatever it is. Instead, I've just got that one cannon, which it ends up is very good. But once I develop maths, which is later on in this episode, I generally just go with that and use the cannons as supporting, kind of support artillery type stuff. Anyway, you might be wondering, you're probably not, but you might be wondering why I'm recording at 3 o'clock while the family's out and I get a good time to record. Me and my mate Scott. That's Scotty Social Opera, which you should all know from his YouTube channel. If you do not, look in the description for it. Look for his videos. As my voice, Christ, sorry. Look for his videos. Say it a bit more manly. So we were talking today, and it got to about 2:00, and we decided we had to go off to revise for exams, which are tomorrow. And he's probably away revising very hard, and I am sitting here recording audio. I kind of got off. I finished off my game, and I thought it's a good time to record. It's nice and quiet. There's no kids playing outside, so good time to record. Speaking of Scott, he himself has got a capture card. I don't think his test stuff is up yet. I don't think it is. But he's hoping to get his test stuff up quite soon, so you should maybe not check. Have a look for the test stuff. I'm sure he'd like to get feedback on it, like I like feedback on my videos, which I don't get, by the way. So if you're watching this, please comment. Come on. I think at the point of recording, I've got 211 views on Messi versus Lucio, which I think is a very funny video, and I've got feedback from my friends saying it's funny. However, I've got no comments. I've had about 7-8 messages saying, "Mate, good video. Don't get me wrong. Thanks for the feedback. I love hearing from folk who watch my videos, and especially if they enjoyed it. But write the comment. Get someone else to watch it." So anyway, about me and Scott, which sounds a bit weird, but anyway, we're hoping to do zombies. As I promised before, we're going to do zombies, the new Ascension Black Ops one, with me, Scott, Dean, who's Vagabond Dean, another good YouTube channel you should check out, also be in the description, and our mate Doug, who doesn't have a YouTube channel, and it's a bit disappointing, but anyway. So the plan is to record the zombie game, and I'm planning to record from my end, and I'm guessing Scott's planning on recording from his end, which should be good, because we should be able to get one game of zombies seen from two different perspectives. I don't know how good it will be. I think it will be. I believe it will be very good, because we did play zombies a lot, and I mean a lot. We were very, very good. We still are very, very good at zombies, and I guess that's just making for a epic fail video of zombies next. Then, but anyway, so yeah, this should be good. See it from two different perspectives. Hopefully, we'll get to show you pretty much everything. We should get to show you all the little features. I'll hopefully find some little Easter eggs and stuff to show even. So yeah, that's all my written stuff done, except for a special little thing I will leave until the end. Pardon me, sorry about that. So I've been able to talk about myself quite a bit, and nothing's happened in the video. I've built a road, and I've started to attack Nigome. I've kind of got my units in place. That was me moving a great person to help with the development of gold in Buffalo. Here I'm moving the cannons further forward. So running out of stuff to say, which isn't good. So I'll just blab on about random stuff. I've got an exam tomorrow. It's modern studies. If you don't know how modern studies is examinated, is that right? Yeah, I think it's right. It sounds weird though. Anyway, if you don't know how it's examinated, it's an hour and a half to write 4 essays on topics of obviously modern studies. So that's 22 and a half minutes for an essay, which is rough to say the least. Luckily it's a prelims, so we know pretty much what the topics are going to be. So I'm relatively confident ahead of it. So yeah, I think Scott's got physics. I think Doug's got physics. I think Dean's last exam's actually today. He might be in it right now, which is maths. Excitement. I'm sure he's stoked about him being in maths. So yeah, I'm not sure what it's now. It might be in a wee bit, or I might have in fact missed it because I've been looking around my room for some reason. Probably just how ridiculously messy it's gotten. I've been on study leave for the past 2 weeks, so I've basically lived in my bedroom for 2 weeks. which, don't worry, it doesn't smell as bad as you think. It actually smells pretty good. That's just because of a ridiculous amount of deodorant that's been sprayed. Enough about my weird room, though. Anyway, so I've basically lived in my room for the last couple of weeks, and I've only left to go to my dad's for dinner. Yeah, yum. So here I'm using a spy unit just to quickly get in. Spy units are very effective. You can only see them, so you can only see the opposition ones if you have a spy of your own near it. The Zulus did not. I then managed to put my spy in and disrupt their defensive fortifications, which, as I mentioned in the last part, you get different modifiers. If you've been dug in, essentially, if you're fortified in a city, that's plus 100% defense, so that's a great help, destroying those fortifications. Here I don't actually attack the boat. I thought I did. Disappointing. You see here, I'm just moving the catapults in to get ready. I think don't bother attacking yet. I move and I think I attack their little unit. The cannons attack? Yeah, here we go. I attack with cannons, and as you can see, it's a demolition. It's just a massacre. It's one little archer army against my guys. So demolition. And here, I thought it was an epic fail, but it's not actually. I think I actually killed them quite convincingly. What was an epic fail, though, in the last video, I said postman instead of horseman, which, if you're listening to it now, it might sound like I'm saying the same thing. I'm going to blame that on my upbringing. We speak a lot of Doric in my household. If you don't know what Doric is, it's Aberdonian, or essentially just how people up in the northeast of Scotland used to speak. The main phrase being used to. So basically, if you speak Doric in Aberdeen today, you'll probably be laughed at, and I wouldn't blame you for being laughed at. So that's kind of bringing rise to what I'm thinking actually of doing is a Doric phrase of the day, or just generally of the video, because there probably won't be a video up tomorrow because I've got exams and stuff. And that's another thing I meant to bring up. Exams are finished, which means I'm back to normal school, which means no late night 2 a.m. recordings to get silence, but possibly when I get home from school at like 4 o'clock, I might be able to record then if it's quiet. So yeah, coming up for the end of the video, and I'd like to say thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe, rate, and comment, especially comment, because I've got like 2 comments. I think one of them is actually me commenting on a video, which isn't good. So thanks again for watching. Hope to see you for part 3 of Civilization Rev.